BBC News. To protect 14 years social media sex harassment, first government have to respect women rights to give them rights. Government do not take responsibility to give them rights, them to be free. Now this already the abuse is the human rights. They have to be free. Government are not allowed to take action to social media and society that abuses each other to social media. They're not going to stop problems, they're going to cause more problems.
Abuse in their real lives.
How does it affect people who receive it?
So what girls are telling us is that it really does have long-term impacts. It either affects them emotionally or mentally. Many of them reported losing self-esteem. Some of them self-censored, took themselves off these platforms, took breaks from them definitely because the experience in the day-to-day was really wearing them down. One of the things that really shocked me was that the first account of assault or harassment was often between the ages of 12 and 16. So you're quite young when you're first experiencing some of this kind of meanness or cyberbullying, and you may not know exactly what to do about it or even how to manage it yourself.
That brings me to my next question. How easy is it to report offenders?
Well, what girls are telling us is that it's really hard, actually, but there are some things they can do. They can block people, they can report them. They are finding that...
ABC News. Some we have to blame government. Some we not allowed to blame government. As we blame government to give them society rights, to give them independence and freedom. This is social media abuse. Society abuses each other. We know how to put in the government. Government will solve this problem. And we know how to blame government about this problem. This is your responsibility, ABC, to solve this problem. You are not allowed to blame social media. This is your responsibility, ABC. ABC, you are a community, all a community. You have to join together, all a community to join together. To think we can close each other to solve this small problem, not to make big, not to bring another big problem. We solve small problem and to bring more big problem. This is our responsibility, parents, our responsibility, society, our responsibility, community, your responsibility, ABC. You are a community. You are a big community, and you have a lot of community to join to meet a lot of people. Now this is not allowed to put in a TV. To put in a TV to talk about this. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? No, government is not going to attack social media about this. We are going to solve a problem. No, he will bring more problem. This is my example. When I come here, I'm new. I was here like 3 years, not 2 years. I hear they complain to ABC. People they work. We work. People they don't have they don't have a job. They buy property. Them they have a job and they not buy property. When I was here this, I was thinking in the government, the big parliament, the big community, they have members of the parliament. I was thinking they solve this they're answering them, they solve this problem. They never solve this problem. They bring it cause more problem to abuse the human rights. People is not work, they put law. People is not work, he is not allowed to buy property. is not allowed to buy property. And this is like me when I was in parliament, I was telling them, call these people, they have jobs, they don't have property, they don't have responsibility to buy property. I was call them, I say now left job, to give them these people, they buy property, them to work. You to get money you crying, texting, they give them money, they buy property. Now you sitting, they will give you money for them, they work. Now you will get this money, you will buy property. This is my answering, I've been answering them. They look, them they put it wrong. To get people, you do not work, they are not allowed to buy property. Example, Prime Minister, is the Prime Minister. He can get money, he starts to spend our money all finish. Members of the Parliament, he keep it her money. Now, Prime Minister is going to understand members of the Parliament, he have 1 million to county, and he starts to say, why you have 1 million, me, Prime Minister, don't have 1 million. Meaning him, Prime Minister, he go in a bar, he go in a hotel. When he find there 20 people, he buys them food. When he find in a bar, he buys them oral kaoro. And now, count the be money. The same when people they work. When they work, they go, they taste chocolate, they taste alcohol, they taste tea, they taste everything, they taste money not to be in account. They were not allowed to bring them, they were not allowed to bring this to confuse the government human rights. As we're talking, society government to give, we blame them to give them for society freedom independent. Them society to close each other, not to scare each other. To think we can solve like this small problem. I'm a social media. Every age they follow my page. And they want to cheat with me. And some they ask me, they put photo, they're wearing nothing. They don't have, they have car pants only. Car pant only. And sometimes they go there, they're dancing in pant. And they start to send me to comment. This is not sex harassment. Someone who is angry, he needs food, and to show him food, this is the food, and you don't want him to talk out, to give me this food. This is the sex harassment power. Someone he is angry, he needs food, and you show him. They send me sex move. And them herself, how they doing them herself? Are you watching? Now I don't want to watch, I leave it. This is my responsibility to see why I can solve this violence. I'm not going to answering him about the question why I need him to follow me. Now when we will be a community, we will teach each other to respect each other, to respect herself. When we respect herself, you respect yourself, now someone is not going to come to tell you something bad. Now when you're wearing nothing, you show me everything, and you want me to comment to you. When I comment, you are a bad woman. Now you are a bad boy. You say he abuses me. I say you are a bad woman. You are not respecting yourself. You start to say me I abuses you, and already you bring me to comment to you. You ask me to comment to you. To social media, they have everything. Some they wearing nothing, they started dancing, you look them. Some they put car pants, and in a car pants they not cover good. They, when he do this, you see hair, you see all body. Now you want to put to government and everything, all government to attack this. All of the abuses, all of the like sex harassment. Like you, when you come to visit me, when you come to my house, you take clothes all out. You take clothes all out. You go in the bathroom. You clean the body, and you come with nothing body. Now I'm not going to ask a question and give me. I come. I start to join to say come to bed. Now when I finish to do it, I do sex harassment. Now I rape. No, this is the way talking government to get experience to think society to get experience to think the government they can get experience to see how they can protect our society. Now we know now everything to show government. I give you example. Like you work in ABC, like you are not one. You'll find all you work one job, and you'll find someone you have 20,000, you have a property inside the house, you have a house, and you don't have a house. You start to blame we work together. I don't have a house, I don't have a property. This is your responsibility to spend money to buy a property. Not her responsibility. Him is her responsibility to keep it money and him to buy property. Now when you are not keep it money and you start to going to blame someone we have money. Now, and when are you going to understand this law is too late? I can't solve this problem already. They finished to put law. Now when I was a non politician, the very poor to solve this problem. I was talking. This time I was talking. I was talking to protect society. Okay, bye.